Yeah, we do.
All right. Really proud of our guys. I mean, we knew it was going to be a battle, going to be a four-quarter game. And, first quarter got off a little slow. We only had 11 plays. And, really proud of the way our guys responded in the second quarter. Something that we talked about. We're going to face some adversity as it goes, especially when you play good teams like that. And it's how you respond to that adversity. Going back last week, talking about how we responded to some of the turnovers and then maybe not getting off to as fast a start we wanted in the first quarter, them kind of holding the ball there a little bit and our guys having to wait on the sidelines. And, they had a decision to make, and it was great to really get going and start connecting and move the ball and get those points right there before half. And then, move the ball there in the second half. Had some opportunities to finish a few more plays, had a couple plays we'd like to have back and finish, and we will. It's still early in the year. I think it's good for our guys to go through a game like that, a physical battle versus a really good team. And, the last year's team, they did that. That was last year. This is this year's team to really have to face that and see how they would respond. And that's really what we were looking for going into this game. So big picture-wise, I'm really proud of our guys doing what it took to get the job done. And then, there's going to be a lot to coach, a lot of things to correct. I think our guys will definitely see enough to keep them hungry and working to continue to improve. And then, the other thing I'd say is just a big shout out to Coach Batson and his staff. That's 2 weeks in a row. It's 90-something degrees out there. I mean, I felt like our guys were in shape, and we rolled a lot of guys. But there's a lot of people, Paul Harrington with nutrition and Hallie with the Paul Bistro and Coach Batson and his staff. I think the hat's off to them because that's a big part of the game too. It's not just the X's and O's. It's being able to go out and be able to play in that hot type of environment, and I felt like our guys pushed through pretty good.
Jeff, what's your reaction to seeing Amari Rodgers get back so quickly? And not only did he play tonight, but he played meaningful snaps.
Yeah, if you would ask me 2 weeks ago, I thought it was going to be October, looking at the timeline and all that, and he just really started hitting his, the different the boxes needed to be checked. He did exactly what he needed to do, but to be honest, I'm not surprised knowing Amari because he's a above and beyond type of guy, and just his mental. Even when maybe Coach Sweeney and I didn't think 2 weeks ago that he'd be back for this game, Amari said, "No, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna show y'all." And we put him through a lot of stuff in practice, and he did a good job. I'll be excited to kind of go watch him play. I know. The biggest thing talking to him during the week in practice, his knee wasn't bothering him. He just had to really kind of get into play in shape because that is a different, deal than just, being on the side running a little bit. But thought that was great for him to get back out there and definitely going to help make us better.
Jeff, what does it say about the level of trust Trevor has? He throws into double coverage on the tee pass, and he contorts his body to make a catch. He knew he'd get open.
Yeah, that's just guys that, they work a lot after practice together, and it definitely takes trust and being able to throw it up in that situation. It was a little different look than what we really were looking for when we called that play. I think T did a good adjustment by holding it high, and Trevor's just giving his guy a chance, and that's what Coach Sweeney says all the time. Obviously, we'd love for it to draw up just the way that we have it called, but sometimes they have it covered, and got a guy like T, you can throw it up and give him a chance, and he rewarded Trevor there with a big catch.
Totally different than last week. They intended to take away the run today, sometimes playing 8 or 9 up around the line of scrimmage. How does the game plan change after that?
Yeah, we knew coming in that these guys were going to challenge us. I think they finished number 3 in the country in rush defense. Coach Elko has always done a great job stopping the run. And, that's what took a little early on for us to kind of find the right run schemes for what they were doing defensively, the way they were moving their defensive line and linebackers. But I really felt like we settled in. Big day for Lynn J. Dixon, for him to come out and be our leading rusher. It was huge because, we're going to need more than just Travis as we go down this road. And then for Travis, I think the big plus was over 50 yards receiving. That's a big part of his game that he's really been working on with his hands, and being able to add that to his skill set will definitely help us here later on in the year.
Justin.